Hey guys, what's up? Daniel here. Just a quick notice before this video. This is probably the most difficult battle I have ever faced. This is a pretty challenging one, and it's pretty amazing too, so I hope you enjoy it. Hey guys, what's up? Daniel here, and welcome once again to Showdown Extravaganza. We got 4 days to go till X and Y, and I've got a new team to show off this time before the 5th gen metagame changes drastically to the 6th gen metagame, which will all be new stuff and all crazy and exciting. I know, it's going to be fantastic. And this is actually, sadly, this is a team that I only came up with literally just the other day, but it's one that I've just fallen in love with so quickly. Like, I absolutely love this team. And the reason I love this team so much is that it's built upon the expectations that people have when they see certain Pokemon in the field. For example, the Ferrothorn here. When you see a Ferrothorn normally in OU, you expect it to be defensive. This is the Swords Dance Ferrothorn. This destroys people because they don't know what to do about it. They haven't seen this. This here is my Choice Scarf Mix Set Tyranitar. It's got an Ice Beam, a Thunderbolt, a Crunch, and a Superpower. What do you do when that comes in your face? This is then my Landorus Theory, my own set on it. Physically based, like, it's an offensive Landorus, basically. It's got Earthquake, U-Turn, Explosion, yes, that's actually a thing on this, and it actually works, and Gravity. Gravity is just so fantastic. If a Skarmory switches in on this thing, it can't do a damn thing now. You've got to switch out again. And it pretty much means that Landorus is kind of okay with his lack of actual moves there. It is kind of, well, you can kind of see it there that his only real attacking move there is Earthquake, the U-turn being more situational, and Explosion a last resort. That's hilarious if it works. But thanks to Gravity, Earthquake is all you really need for this guy, as you can just tear through whatever the hell you like. Next thing on this team that I absolutely love, the Mew. This is my Choice Scarf Mew set with Transform, Aura Sphere, Psychic, and Volt Switch. The idea is that you kind of just send this in, and when you use Transform on the opponent's Pokemon, you don't get locked into Transform and have to be forced to struggle. You can then actually choose one of their moves, and you still have the benefit of a Choice Scarf. It then also works the fact that you've got Psychic and Aura Sphere as well, just good all-around offensive moves, and then Volt Switch just to keep momentum. That works just so well. Like, the best situation I ever got with that is I transformed into a Gastrodon as it surfed me, and the guy didn't know what the hell was happening as I just kind of absorbed it and then hit him back with an increase in power, Earth power. Like, it's so good. I absolutely love that. Then this is my Stallish Dragonite here, which is actually relatively common set, I'd say. Well, not common, but it is a set that's kind of in existence and people might be aware of if they kind of spot it. It's a T-Wave Dragon Tail set with Roost and Substitute as well. This thing is just, it's kind of like a defensive monster, really. So many people are used to the offensive Dragonite now, that this still works really well as a result of that expectation. And so, it's just really good. It's my special wall on the team. And lastly, we have probably the one regular Pokemon on this team, our Keldeo here. Trusty Keldeo from the incredibly overused team that I have. This is just standard Keldeo. It's Hydro Pump, Secret Sword, Hidden Power Bug, Icy Wind, and an Expert Belt. Nothing new there. Just a Keldeo. I just needed the water and fighting type coverage, so it's all I had. But on the whole, I really, really love this team. It works because people just have such an expectation of certain Pokemon when they see them, and this team just goes pretty much against all of those expectations. The Transform as well, Mew, that just catches people by surprise. Like, people don't know what to do when that happens, and it's just so weird, really. It's absolutely fantastic though, and I absolutely love it. So we're gonna jump right into our first game. Okay, and what have we got this time? This is a horribly looking UU team of some description, isn't it? Oh god, the only thing that really screams OU there is the Hydreigon, possibly the Tangrowth. Why is there a Macargo here? I haven't seen Macargo in years. Dear god. Okay, that's a rare set. I'm going to be interested to see what that actually pulls off. And if we're going by standard sets, that's probably a physically defensive Tangrowth, especially defensive Slowking. I have no idea what that Altaria wants to do, honest to god. I'm going to guess that the Hydreigon is just scarfed in some way, and I'm going to guess that's kind of like a utility Hitmon top with Rapid Spin or something like that. So okay, so what are we going to want to start with? Well, none of this team actually takes the Volt Switch all that well, so we can kind of just start with it. Now, his Hydreigon is actually the first thing he sends out. If he is Scarf, though, we are indeed faster than him. We should definitely be faster than him. So this works quite nice. I got nothing to really fear here. I'm just going to go straight for the Volt Switch, because we do have the Choice Scarf here, so we haven't really got much to fear in regards to Dark Pulse. Why? Okay, did I maybe put the wrong nature on my Mew? I've got to quickly check that. This may be the Modest Mew instead of the Timid, which is horribly wrong, because this Hydreigons are the one reason I have Timid on this thing. Just so it's faster. I know that the Hydreigon has 95 base speed. Dear God, something's gone horribly wrong there. But okay, he's got his Draco off. His special attack has been horribly lowered now, so that's good for us, I guess. I'm going to go actually out straight into my Keldeo, because I know... Okay, so this guy should definitely be faster than him. Although, if he was faster... Okay, so actually, wait. I know he's Choice Scarf because he was faster than my Choice Scarf Mew. Yes, okay. So, that is fine. So, what I can actually do here is I'm going to go straight for the Secret Sword. He may even want to kind of stay in. I'm just kind of going to get a bit of damage off on whatever the hell wants to come in. Not really sure what's kind of going to be his ideal switcher. Possibly the Slow King. Yeah, actually, he's just going to go straight for the Slow King. Well, that's kind of fine with me. The Secret Sword's still going to deal a nice amount of damage because it is a Slow King. And now we're kind of just predicting the really obvious kind of Psychic of some description. So I'm just going to go straight out into my Ferrothorn just to kind of take that as nice as we can. And this is going to give me a good position. Okay. Okay, this guy is surprising me now. So Trick Room. So maybe that's why the Macargo is here now that I think about it. That's really weird on his part, isn't it? Well, okay, so he does have the Slow King here. And I do know that Slow Kings do pack the Flamethrower. They do learn it. But thankfully, because of the Trick Room, we can actually safely go for the Power Up here, and we'll have enough to say, guys. I'm just going to go straight into his Macargo here. Now, I know that I'm slower than this Macargo, though. This is the really nice thing about this Ferrothorn going on here. So, I know that I'm slower than this guy. So, what I can do is, if I go straight for the Bulldoze here, I'm just faster than him. So, this is actually working surprisingly well, thanks to Trick Room. So we've mentioned that he utilised his own strategy against him. I made this Ferrothorn, by the way, specifically brave in the off chance that there is a Trick Room. Just in case we kind of come up against it, it's a nice counter. So that works incredibly nice. He's actually going out to his Tangrowth now. His Tangrowth's really not going to be able to do much against me, so I haven't really got too much to fear. So I could try and set up in his face, but if I do that, then I'm not really going to be able to accomplish much. And oh, Stuart's outside the door. Hang on 1 second. Apologies for the brief interruption there, but Stuart's now going to be watching how this unfolds. Say hello, Stuart.
Hi.
There we go, Stuart's here. He's just ambushed me in my home. Oh god, I've started the timer. Okay, I took too long. Okay, what are we actually going to do? We have to continue what we were planning. Well, this Tango, he's not going to go for the leech off the back because I am grass type. I know that. So what I'm actually going to do is, I can kind of almost get... Yeah, okay, I'm going to go straight out into my Landorus, just kind of get the Intimidate off. If he wants to do anything there, I should be okay. He's actually going for the Focus Blast, which is weird. It's okay, whatever you're into. And so he is faster than me, so I do still have to predict the potential Power Whip. So now I'm going to make the double switch back out to my Ferrothorn, and I should be able to take that quite nicely if he decides to go for it. He'll also get some Iron Barbs damage off of him. And he actually has Life Orb as well, which is, again, really, really weird in a Tangrowth. Very weird to see like these Trick Room sweepers. Oh my god, he's got Leaf Storm. Well, that's even weirder. What is this Tangrowth doing? I don't even know. Well, okay, thankfully that lowers the special attack, so even if he goes for Focus Blast now, because Tangrowths really just don't have great special attack, it means that I'm in a nice position where I can actually pretty much set up my Sword stance quite safely, unless he has the bloody Sleep Powder. Okay. This guy's annoying me. Stuart, what would you advise?
Your character Charmander.
I don't have a Charmander. Okay. Alright, well we're just gonna have to kind of go with something here. Okay, so still not...
the pumpkin.
No, I'm not using Pumpkin. Okay, well go into our Landorus here. He's gonna go back out into his Hydreigon. Did we work out if this was Life Orbed or Scarfed or... Oh god. Oh god, I've forgotten the set. Stuart's really disorientated me. Okay, so it's possibly Scarfed because we did not see it lose anything. Yes, it is Scarfed because it was faster than the Mew. Yes, okay. I do know that this guy is Scarfed, so what is he going to want to do knowing that? Well, whatever he kind of goes for, my Ferrothorn can kind of take it well thanks to his Steel type, and he's actually just going to go for the Hidden Power. That must be Ice Sting because it did neutral damage. That's fine with me. I do know that he's Scarfed. Now that he's locked into Hidden Power Ice, what I can successfully do is I can go kind of straight out to my Keldeo without fear, so that's fine with me. And from there, then we should be able to get a nice amount of damage just off on something. Keldeo is going to resist that hit quite beautifully there. Now, the best play for him is actually go straight into the Slowking, but I do have the Hidden Power Bug here and an Expert Belt, so I'm going to go straight for that, kind of predicting the Slowking to come in. He's just really going for that right now. Okay, so we're just going to go for a Hidden Power Bug there. Just do damage to him. We're going to have to keep it up with the Hidden Power now, try and bluff that we've got a choice item. He's actually going to go out to Slowking now, not understanding what type of Hidden Power this is, so that works beautifully. We get a nice amount of damage off him. Unfortunately, it seems that he's very heavily defensively invest it, which means that we're not going to be able to 2-hit KO it. And so now we have the potential Psychic in our face. Although, if we can learn anything from the last time that he tried this, he is going to go for the Trick Room here. He could go for the Trick Room or the Psychic. I could be a bit ballsy here and just go for another Hidden Power Bug. Predicting it. I know I can get it off. I think I'm just kind of going to go for it. He actually switches out to his Altaria here, so just staying in here, going for it again. I guess he was trying to scout there, what the hell is this kind of hidden power? And now he's got a vague idea. Well, thankfully now, because we've lost the choice item quite well using Hidden Power 3 times in a row, if we go for Icy Wind this time, then I'm kind of predicting that he will stay in this time around. And sure enough, he does, and that does a nice amount of damage. Altaria took that surprisingly well. I didn't actually expect that there. That's honest to god quite well for an Altaria, considering it's 4 times super effective with this Icy Wind. And an Expert Belt. So now he's going to go out to his Hitmontop. He's switching all over the place now. He's really not sure what to do. We're going to get a nice speed drop on that guy. And so now if he wants to do anything, well, if I switch into my Landorus, then there's nothing that he can really do to me. So I'm just going to go straight ahead with that. Maybe we can set up a Gravity this time, and then we can start damaging the Hydreigon when it eventually switches it out. One of the notable things in this team as well is I actually haven't got even Stout Rock. Probably something that I should look into because it's freaking Stout Rocks. It's amazing. I haven't actually got it though, which is just a bit weird. So I should probably look into that. I still got to scout if this guy actually has the Ice Punch. Some of them do, so it just have to kind of be a bit cautious here. So I'm going to make the switch directly out into my Tyranitar. I kind of set up the stand here. I'm not really predicting a close combat on that guy, so that is fine. Sure enough, he actually goes out and does his Tangrowth here. Okay, so with his Tangrowth, he does have the Leaf Storm, and we know that he has Focus Blast as well. He did go for Focus Blast. Yes, he did. Okay, remember that. So it seems to be a specially based Tangrowth, which is weird. Okay, well, with that in mind, let's go out into our Dragonite, because we can kind of take anything specially based. He's actually going to make a double switch here out into his Hitmontop. So we know that he's pretty much going to go for another Fake Out here the first time round. So if we like, we can kind of get a bit of residual damage and go out straight out into our Ferrothorn. Alternatively though, we could kind of set up something that we actually want to hit him with. And I think this will be a good time to actually get my Mew in, because I can kind of maybe take him off guard. He actually goes for the Pursuit here, kind of almost predicting that, which is actually a pretty good play on his part. This is a very weird Hitmontop set that's going on here. Okay, so the Psychic is kind of almost predicted, and he does still have the Hydreigon to take that, albeit with its very little amount of health. So I'm just going to go straight for the Volt Switch, and that should do decent damage to whatever the hell wants to come in. Nothing on the team will really take it too well. Bar, of course, the Tangrowth, but even then, like, it'll take a fair bit of damage because it's really low special defense. And I'm honest to god not too sure what this guy is going to want to do to follow this up. He's actually going to go straight into his Slowking, so this still works really well. But you get a Volt Switch off on that thing. I forget that that thing is bloody Regenerator. That's going to be problematic. Well, thankfully we can actually go out into our Keldeo, because he's at the range where we, even with a Hidden Power Bug, we should have enough, just enough, to actually take him out. Just gonna have to kind of scout it after the leftovers. Actually, no, wait, we do have Sandstorm. And he doesn't have leftovers, that's right, he has something else, because it's the offensive Trick Room Slowking, a set that doesn't really exist. Okay, let us go for our Hidden Power Bug now, and hopefully do some damage to that. It's actually going to make his switch out to the Altaria there. We know that we are faster than the Altaria, by the way, because we scouted that before, so we can just go straight for the Icy Wind here. We've got nothing to really fear. He already knows that we're not choice, because we lost that Disguise a bit... Did that avoid the attack? Come on. 95% and he avoided. Oh, now he got the roost off. So okay, well that's a problem again. We gotta deal with this Altaria again. Oh man. It's gonna be a long ass game. Okay, let's go back out into the Tyranitar. It's just gonna go for the Dragon Balls. Thankfully we do get these extra special defense because of the Sandstorm here. Stuart's very slowly trying to rise without making any noise. He's failing horribly. Just yeah, go to the toilet, Stuart. Don't steal my food. Okay. Oh god. Okay, well this is a Choice Gap Tyranitar, so what we could do here is we could go straight for the Ice Beam and kind of just take him a bit off guard. Although what he's probably predicting is the Stone Edge at this point, so I'm wondering, to take the Stone Edge, what he'd probably go to for that is either the Hitmontop or the Slowking. So what I'm going to do is I'm deliberately going to go for the T-Bot, and oh no, he stays in. Oh no. He's just going straight for Dragon Pulse. Oh no, we did get the paralysis off on him, thankfully. But, oh god, we have a huge problem on our hands with this thing. So the idea behind this team usually is that it's based on certain expectations that you should be able to counter and you should do reasonably well because of that. This team, however, just seems to be anti-metagame in some way, and this is actually a really interesting showdown because of that. And the fact that I've got my Ferrothorn to sleep is also disastrous at this point because, well, I could really use it. I honest to God could. There's not much I can do right now, so I'm really going to have to kind of consider what my next move is. So, I think... Oh, God. Okay, so... I don't know how much use my Tyranitar is going to be. I'm not sure if I should sack it at this point. That's what I'm really just kind of pondering at this point. I've either got to sack my Tyranitar or my Mew, but like those are really my options. I could potentially just kind of go into my Ferrothorn and... Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to bank on waking this thing up. I've got to get this thing awake again. He's actually going to go for the heal bell here. So this works quite nicely. So I'm going to have... Okay, so I'm going to have a bit of an opportunity here to wake my Ferrothorn up. I'm not going to bother going for the Swords Dance or anything. I just want this guy to wake up and switch out as fast as I can. I'm just going to go straight for the Gyro Ball. Oh my god, he has Fire Blast. Oh my god, this team is incredible that I'm up against, actually, isn't it? Oh my god. I've got no idea what I'm supposed to predict for this thing. Well, okay, Ferrothorn, I'm gonna have to sack you. Like, there's nothing I can really do. He's doing some really, really strange plays right now. Honest to God. Okay, right. Well, we're gonna have to just try and get off as much damage as we can on this thing. So we're gonna have to go back out into our Keldeo. We're gonna have to go for another Icy Wind. I was kind of like a crit at this point as well, because we're not having much... I said don't steal the food. Oh, God. Oh, now I'm almost dead. Did he avoid that attack again? What the hell is going on? He avoided it again. He's even apologized. What am I supposed to do? This Altaria should be alright, dead. Oh my god. We just have to go for another Icy Wind. There's nothing we can really do. He's going to go out into his Slowking, so... We just lost our Keldeo now. He's died horribly. Yeah, the lower speed, that's going to just help him. Because he has the freaking Trick Room. Oh my god. It's not going well. Oh my god. Okay. Well, provided he's setting up the Trick Room first, we can go into our Dragonite and we can set up our Substitute. And when we're safely behind that, then we should have some sort of opportunity here. Now, sure enough, he is going for the Trick Room here. He is going to set that up. So thankfully, because I do have Dragon Tail, I can kind of get him out of his Slowking, hopefully into something that's less favorable for him. The only problem is the fact that I have Dragon Tail means I've got none I can really kind of abuse the Trick Room with. So I'm going to be put into a fairly stally situation, like no matter what way I look at it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually... Oh god, actually wait, should I Roost? See, if I Roost I can get to my multi-scale range, but... Although now that I think about it, he is going to be going... Yeah, he is going to be going first, no matter what I do. I'm going to have to go for the Roost to kind of scout what he wants to do, because I'm not really sure what my plan of action is at this point. He goes out into his Altaria, so this works quite nicely. Even if he breaks it with a Dragon Pulse, it means that I can get it off a Dragon Tail on him, which means I can do significant amount of damage to him. He's just going to go for Dragon Pulse. We actually take that because of the multi-scale, so you see, this works really nice with the sub, because we are behind it, and we do actually even manage to face him out there, which, that just worked pretty fantastic. Just in all respects. So that was pretty great. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to go first or if he's going to go first. I'm not really sure the speed's going to work out, especially considering he's got Fake Out. I'm not sure if that's still going to have priority. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the Thunder Wave. Sure enough, he goes for Fake Out here first. So I've now got the T-Wave off on him. Tragically, that is going to make him ridiculously fast for the first bit of Trick Room. So that is a bit problematic. But what we can kind of do here is... Okay, so the fact that he's paralyzed, and we have kind of seen most of his moveset at this point, we know that there's not much that he can really do to me, so I can just kind of go safely for a sub, and I can kind of stall out the last round of this Trick Room. And he's going to go straight out to his Tangrowth here, so this, again, this works quite nicely. And as soon as we Roost up, now that the Trick Room has worn off, we will be faster. If we Roost up now, it means that thanks to our multi-scale, because of his attacks, we may be able to take whatever the hell he wants to throw at us. So that will put us in really nice situation, to be honest. Let's go and see if he has enough to break it. He goes for the Focus Blast. It is not enough to break it, and we do manage to get that off on it. Get some Life Orb Recall. That's what I was going for there. And Sandstorm racking up on him just a bit as well. We still got the massive problem, the fact that he's got two things on his team with Regenerator, which is really bad for us. And the fact that he's still running Trick Room as well means that we can't really go for too many T-Waves, because it will give him a sort of advantage. So we do have to be very careful. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to go straight for the Dragon Tail. We resist another hit thanks to multi-scale, taking half damage from everything. We missed the freaking Dragon Tail every time. Stuart, do you see this? He just nods silently. Oh god. We are not having much luck here, everybody. We are not having much luck. But we have to go for another Dragon Tail. We've got no other real options here. He's going to break it with this one, despite his stats. So I'm just going to have to go for it. Just rack up as much damage as I can. Force him to switch out. Unfortunately, now he's going to regenerate all that health because... well, because it is a Tangrowth and because he does have Regenerate. And now we've got to deal with the prospect of this freaking Altaria once again, which has become a nightmare. So what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to look back up and I'm going to see how much damage the last Dragon Tail actually did to him. So, because it really does kind of depend. So it does 54%. So provided he doesn't go for the Roost, I know I can take him out here. But in all honesty, he is probably going to go for the Roost here. And the fact that he's going to go first as well means I can kind of safely get behind his sub, so I'm just going to kind of go straight forward at. I know that he can just kind of immediately break that, but if he does kind of go for the immediately breaking, it means I can kind of get him in the long run with a bit of damage. He's definitely just going to go for the Roost here. Sure enough, that's exactly what he does. And now that he's into this Altaria, what I can actually do is I can go for the T-Wave this round, and that means I can hopefully get some paralysis off on him. Because this guy is even in the Trick Room, he's not really going to appreciate that paralysis. Sure enough, we actually get it first turn off on him, which is pretty fantastic. Now, Atalia is really not known for his kind of special attack prowess, so what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to go for another Roost, and I'm going to get to my multi-scale range again, in case he breaks through it this time. I actually forgot that that guy has the heal belt. Okay, well, at least we are in a very nice situation where we're on full health and behind a sub, which is pretty fantastic. The fact that he does have heal belt means that we can't really do anything there. Let's just go straight for a Dragon Tail. Sure enough, we're going to be even to take that Dragon Balls there, which is pretty fantastic. We can go straight for the Dragon Tail, and now we forced him to switch out into his Slowking here. So if he goes for the Trick Room this time, I believe actually Trick Room has lower priority than even Dragon Tail. So if we actually just go straight for the Dragon Tail, we'd say he should not be able to set that up. It's actually just going to kind of sack it at this point and just go straight for the Side Shock. So I'm just going to go straight for another Dragon Tail and force him back out into his Altaria once again. Now, predicting because the last time that he went for the Roost first, okay, so because he went for that first, I'm almost expecting him to predict my sub and go for an immediate Dragon Pulse, so that he can then kind of attack me twice with Dragon Pulse and then get through my sub. So with that in mind, what I'm going to do immediately, predicting the Dragon Pulse, is I'm going to go straight for the Dragon Tail and just force him out. Actually, I got that wrong. Well, at least we do force him out, and we still are in our multi-scale range, which just works quite nicely. We actually force him out into his Hydreigon now, which I'm not really sure what I should do against. So we still do have some Pokemon that we can kind of sack. We are still in our multi-scale ranger. He has a few options here as to what he can actually do. He could just potentially go for another double switch. He could try and just rack up some damage on me. What I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to actually play the sand in my favor, and I'm just going to start Roost Stone. But the fact that I have multi-scale means I should be able to take it relatively well. He's going for the Draco Meteor. His special attack is now going to drop. Scout how much damage it does, and I'm back up to my multi-scale range. The sand is now really whittling him away. So that works pretty fantastic. So what I could do this turn, now the fact that Draco Meteor did 42%, that means next turn it's going to do 21%. So if I go behind a sub, it means that I will still be above 50% health, and behind a sub, I can then go for a Roost, which means I'll be on full health again and in multi-scale range. So I'm going to go straight from another sub, kind of anticipating this. The sand's going to kill him this round, so I'm not just going to go straight for the Roost, because I want to get behind that sub. Now I'm safely behind it, his Hydreigon is down, and now I can safely go for the Roost and get my Dragonite back up to full health. So we're in a pretty good situation now that we've just kind of dealt with that. We don't really have to deal with it anymore. And he's now back out to his Tangrowth. So we saw last time that he can't break through the multi-scale, so I'm just going to go straight for the Roost. He's just actually going to make a double switch here out into his Slowking, so that's fine with me. We're now back up to our full multi-scale range, so that's grand. And I'm just going to go straight for the Dragon Tail. I do not want to give this team T-Wave because it just benefits it in Trick Room. It's actually going to make another switch out to his Tangrowth here. He's really kind of banking a bit on Regenerator right now, and we actually force him out into his Altaria, which is actually pretty good in all honesty. It means that we can kind of just get some more damage off on this thing. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to actually go for the T-Wave, and he's actually going to go straight out to his Tangrowth. Well, I suppose on the Tangrowth it's not that bad, the fact that it's got it. It'll just mean that it might get the occasional paralysis, which means it can't really do much to me, so I'm fine with that. It's not too bad in case of Trick Room, so I'm going to have to go for another Dragon Tail. I'm going to have to force this guy out once again. He just has to keep switching about the place because he's really not sure what to do. Sleep Powder does not work through subs, my friend. You cannot do that. Oh god, must be getting a bit desperate if he kind of have to go for that. Well, thankfully, even the fake out on this thing, it's not going to be enough to break the sub, and I don't even have to worry about it because I do have the multi-scale, and he's probably just going to go for the fake out actually here. So kind of even just predicting this, I'm going to go straight for another T-Wave, and actually, he predicted T-Wave there, and he actually gone back out into his Tangrowth, which is back on full health once again. So we have a massive problem right here. The fact that we're not doing enough damage to this guy at this stage. It means that I'm not really sure how this is going to come to an end. He seems to just be kind of almost PP stalling me at this point. As we can see there, Slowking is now back up to like full health. That's in pristine condition, so we do have a bit of a problem unfolding now. I am going to go for the T-Wave even on the Slowking now, just to kind of just get it on it. He's probably just actually going to even switch back out to his Tango because he knows I'm not really doing enough damage to him. Okay, he's actually going to stay in this time. He's going to go for the Side Shock, not enough to break the multi-scale, which means it will not be enough to break the multi-scale at all, which is pretty fantastic from my part. So I'm just going to go straight for another Dragon Tail. He is going to switch into something. The question is, what is he going to switch into? He's probably just going to go back out into his Tangrowth. Sure enough, that's exactly what he does. So that's going to do off some damage there. I'm going to force him back out into his Altaria. And now we've got this situation again. Bloody again, we have this. Well, okay, so we might go for the Heal Bell this round, which means that if I go for the Dragon Tail, and if he goes for the Heal Bell, that means that we could just take out this Altaria clean. Nope, we're not even going to get that. We're not even going to... We missed the freaking Dragon Tail! Oh, God. I feel the need that I might need to fast forward just a bit here. Stuart, you've been watching this battle for about 50 turns now. How do you think it's going?
This guy is fucking lame. I don't like how he plays the game.
This guy sucks. So, okay, so that's Stuart's opinion there. So, okay, well, at least we have that. So, okay, so the Dragonite strategy just does not seem to be working. We've only got 5 PP left in our bloody Dragon Tail at this stage. And he's probably just going to go for another Sleep Powder, kind of just because he has been going for it. So I'm just kind of going to scout what he wants to do. Just go forcefully for a sub, because we have the most stallish of Switch. Come on, Switch, your dragon is useless. Then break through it. Okay. I don't want to switch. Neither does he. He's not really sure what he wants to do. Oh man. Let's go for it.
T-Wave.
T-Wave. T-Wave. Can't. He can't break through it. Well, then we're stuck, aren't we? Well, then we're stuck, aren't we? Oh god, I may... No ice. This battle's ridiculous. I'm banking on crits.
Sandstorm crits.
The crits will happen. It's my only option. What do I do, man?
I mean, you've set up too well to switch out now.
I know.
Struggle to the death.
Struggle to the death. I've still got like 70 PP, so it's gonna be a while.
He's got 90 seconds left.
Go!
Oh, I was keep stalling it until he gives up.
Oh god, we may actually have this scenario where he just kind of gives up. He's not even bothering to do anything with this. Okay.
Well, you can eventually sandstorm him to death, so if he just forgets to switch out.
Come on! T-Wave! Let's get rid of that Sleep Powder to PP. This is actually quite good from my part, because I really want to switch in my Landorus safely. I can't, because it keeps going for the freaking Sleep Powders, so it's not working. I may have to even negotiate a truce with this guy, just so he actually does that. He's actually just going now straight out into his Slowking. He's not going to be able to break through my multi-scale, though, once again, so I suppose this works quite nicely. Let's go for that Dragon Tail.
No, don't waste Dragon Tail.
I've got no options.
Roost.
I don't want to waste the Roost PP. I have to waste the T-Wave's PP. Once again, he's already paralyzed. What do we do?
Keep using that Thunder Wave. It's the
Oh
only tactic.
no!
Don't switch or else he'll fuck you up.
He will, but that's the problem. I'm so screwed.
Well, so is he, actually. The only thing he can do is keep stalling you. So the only thing you can do is...
Oh wait, actually, hang on. Okay, I have an idea in my head. So, my Mew does have Transform, and I know that his Altaria does have Roost.
Oh.
Yes, so if I force out his Altaria with the Dragon Tail, then make the switch out to Mew. So now he's on the Altaria, and he should probably just go for the Roost here, because otherwise he's going to die very horrifically, which is bad for him in all accounts. And so with that in mind, let's go out into our Mew here. Predict that Roost. Oh no, I want the Roost. I wanted the Roost.
become slow.
Oh god. I don't want to become Slowking. Okay, Volt Switch. We're going to Volt Switch here, because we know that Volt Switch, even on the Slowking, it will deal more damage than anything else has been up until this point. So I'm going to actually go for that. So Volt Switch on it. Crit Volt Switch! Oh! Okay, we're looking good. I told you the crits would happen. I told you they would happen. And I've got no idea what he's going to want to do. Oh no. What do I do, man?
Quinton.
But if I go to Quinton and if he goes for a water type move, then that means he's going to take me out.
Okay, Dragonite.
But Dragonite's not going to be able to do anything.
Yeah, but sack him then.
Oh man, we're back in the awkward spot. Okay, Landorus, please don't go for the water type move this round. Yeah, he's paralyzed. And he's dying. He's dying thanks to that.
He paralyzes. U-turn. Doesn't that take precedent?
U-turn does, but I'm predicting that he will switch
Did
out.
you kill him?
Just, no, the fact that he has, it's just the fact that he has that, so I'm just going to go straight for the U-turn here. Kind of predicting the Tangrowth will be able to do a nice amount of damage to it, so that's fine. And now that he's back into his Tangrowth, what I can actually do here is, I have the Ice Beam, and if I go for the Ice Beam on the Tangrowth, because of its very low special defense, it means that we might be able to just rack up just enough damage. So if he switches in anything to this, we should also be kind of okay. Bar the Slowking, he's actually just going to go straight into his Hitmontop here. So that works fine, just for the sole reason that we've actually got some freaking damage off on the Hitmontop, so I'm not going to complain. And now I really want to keep momentum at this stage, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out to my Landorus, and thanks to the Intimidate, I'm going to lower this guy's attack, so he's probably going to go for Fake Out first. That's not going to do much damage, and when he goes out to that, it means I can successfully go out for a U-turn, and I can maintain momentum. We're getting somewhere here. Getting somewhere here at long freaking last. Okay, so Fake Out's going to do a little bit of damage, so I don't want to U-turn on the first turn. My reason being is that I need to get some extra health in this guy. Like, I just need it. So what I'm going to do is, in case he goes to the Altaria, I'm actually going to set up my Gravity at this point, and he's actually going to go straight into his Tangrowth here. He's probably got no idea what the hell just happened, because I just used freaking Gravity, of all things. No one's really sure what to make of that. And now the fact that he's back out to his Tangrowth, so this Tangrowth really can't do much to my Dragonite, so what I can do is, if I make the U-turn switch out to my Dragonite, then I should be able to take whatever the hell he wants to throw at me with relative ease. So that will put us again in a nice end. Crit on the Tangrowth! Hell yeah! Okay.
What about the Sleep Powder?
What about the Sleep Powder?
If he uses his own Dragonite.
Oh no! Uh-oh. If he uses Sleep Powder on the Dragonite, I'm fecked. You see, I know with Dragonite that I can eventually win the game if I keep it in the game, because yes, this is exactly what I meant. I told you it would happen. So, see, okay, so I really need to keep my Dragonite in the game. If he does go for the Sleep Powder, the nice thing about that is that I'll put him in a very low health situation. So, what I'm going to have to do... Oh, God, I need all of these Pokemon to keep my momentum. I really do.
He could eventually wake up.
He could eventually wake up, and I'm going to have to bank on that. Let us go to our Dragonite. It's my only option here. He has now got the Sleep Powder off on us. That's fine. I'm still going to be able to abuse a bit of multi-scale off on this thing. So, that is fine with me. And now we've got these things still freaking left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the switch out into my Landorus, and I'm going to go for the U-turn from here. And he's actually going to go out to his Slowking here, so that's fine with me. It means that we're going to be able to do fair bit of damage on whenever the hell comes in. We still have turns of Gravity, by the way, so this actually may come under our favor, because I don't want to U-turn immediately, and he's got his Altaria, and he may forget this fact. So I'm going to go for the Earthquake. He goes for the Altaria, and now I make him just facepalm to oblivion, because I still had Gravity, and his Altaria is down, which means that we're in an even better situation than we were. So that worked pretty fantastic. That Altaria is now down. We have a core of 3 things left to go, so we are looking in a much better stand, and just the fact that we've taken that out. So what I can do here is, if I go straight for the U-turn, I can just do significant amount of damage to whatever the hell he switches to. Ideally, I actually want his Hitmontop to switch in, because that will cause the most amount of damage, because this guy's not going to be able to heal it off. So there we go, that's going to get some extra damage off on this guy. Unfortunately, I do now have to contend with the Fake Out, and to do this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out to my Dragonite, I'm going to get back up to my multi-scale range thanks to leftovers, and I am then going to make the double switch back out into my Landorus because after the Intimidate, the Fake Out should do just insignificant damage almost, so I really don't have to worry about it. So that is fine, and we do have kind of a net gain of damage off on him, so that is fine with me. Sure enough, he just kind of goes for the Fake Out there. That's grand. And so now what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to have to go for the Earthquake, because I do not want the switch just yet. I know that I am faster than everything left in his team, so I can kind of just start spamming a couple of Earthquakes off in his guys, just trying to rack up as much damage as I can. And if we are... Oh, he actually went for the Mach Punch here, so this works ideally because we take out the Hitmontop. And now we are in a situation where we might actually win. He's still got his Regenerator core of Tangrowth and Slowking left, and we still do have to contend with that. So now he's going to go straight into his Tangrowth. There's not much I can do to this Tangrowth, and the fact that I have specialty based moves means I've kind of got to get the hell out of there, like, because there's nothing I can really do against this guy. So I'm going to have to go straight for the U-turn. Again, really not much I can do at this point. If he stays in, that indicates to me that he's most likely going for the Leaf Storm of all things. Gonna rack up a nice amount of damage there. 35% as well, which is a net gain, again, when we consider Regenerator in combination with the Sandstorm. He's just going to go for the Leaf Storm here, which does a pitiful amount of damage, and it's actually the point as well where we just kind of almost fine with our Dragonite. I know the multi-scale is now almost permanently broken with this thing. Doesn't matter too much though, I'm not as fussed now, so it's honest to God just kind of okay with me at this stage. So what I'm going to do is I am going to... Oh God, what am I going to do? I need to do something here. What I could do is I could go straight for the Dragon Tail, and that might actually do just enough damage to actually kill this thing. Oh wait, no, I'm asleep. I'm asleep.
Keep going until you're awake. He can't.
Yes! Keep going until I'm awake, because he can't rack up enough damage on me right now to actually just almost like kill me. Now the only problem I'm going to have at this point is this thing still has freaking Trick Room. Trick Room is going to be problematic, but I am going to have to kind of just bear it, because we will have a much better strategy. Sure enough, he's just kind of healing up his guys as it is. I'm just trying to get my Dragonite awake, because when I get him awake, I'm going to be just in a really good standing, to be honest. Let's go straight for another T-Wave, because we just got to spam the PP of something right now. He's still in very much a losing situation right now. We just needed to get our Dragonite back up to full out, because it means once he's awake, we can kind of roost all off any offensive attacks that he might make on us. And that means we should be able to just kind of roost it off. We won't really be taking much damage. And between the combination of switching between the Dragonite and the Landorus, we should eventually win this game. We're still freaking asleep. Come on, Dragonite, wake up. Okay, well, we should get the third turn wake this time round. I certainly hope so. We have to go for another T-Wave here. And actually, no, wait, if we do wake on this turn, I want to go for the Dragon Tail, because if he tries to set up the Trick Room, I can put him into a worse position. He's... Wait, no, I thought I changed my move. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, well, we're getting some Life Orb damage off. Oh God. Well, this actually gives me a bit of an opportunity to switch back into my Tyranitar, which we haven't really seen much opportunity for most of the game. And an Ice Beam on that thing should do a significant amount of damage, even to the Tangrowth. So let's see if he kind of makes a move just to even go for the, oh, whatchamacallit, the Psyshock again. He actually didn't. He just kind of switched straight into his Tangrowth, so that's kind of fine with me. So we're going to have to go for the Ice Beam, and, oh God, he just keeps switching now. What are you doing, man? Oh God. Okay, so now we're gonna start getting into incredibly stally situation where we just can't really accomplish much. Now he's not gonna go for the Psyshock on the first one. It doesn't really make sense for me. Of course he's gonna go for the Surfer. We are indeed faster than this guy, so we can now just kind of roost off to oblivion, and so that is fine. This may come down, by the way, to the actual PP count of everything on turns. The fact that I have 4 Pokemon compared to his 2. That might, honest to God, be what this comes down to. Now, we do have to worry about this Tangrowth now, by the way, because it does have the Sleep Powder. So I am actually going to go for a sub on this turn, just in case he kind of breaks through his paralysis and goes for it. And so we are going to have to just kind of keep going with this game. Oh, God. Oh, he's fighting a losing battle. What do you think, Stuart? How do you think this is going?
Well, as soon as all he's got is his core left, and his core does fuck all. So...
Yeah, maybe should we just kind of say it to him even in chat?
No.
Okay.
That's bad form.
Okay, it's bad form. Okay.
To tell someone they're losing is one thing. To make them admit it is another.
Yeah. It's pretty, just in terms of almost like PP left for moves, it is pretty apparent just the situation that we are in. So I've now got my Dragonite back up to pristine condition. That's fine with me.
And now he definitely can't break
And now we can't break the sub. So, well, I got a lot of PP. Should I just kill it?
Yeah.
Let's start killing PP. Oh god, it's gonna be like the worst win if we just have to actually. We'll say PP stall ho. PP stall ho.
No, not ho.
Yeah, sorry, wrong ho, wrong ho.
That'd just be insulting.
Yeah. Okay, let's go for this PP stall. I've got 4 left. You've got 2. How long is this gonna take, man? Oh my god.
120 seconds, apparently.
120 seconds.
Okay.
Only chance. Is that what he... Is that what... Wait, does he actually think that he's going for the PP stall? Because I'm the one going for the PP stall right now. Oh no. Oh no.
Hit him with the dragon tail.
No, I'm going out to my Landros. He's got no hope here. I just want to win this game. We have to start banking on the crits. So the fact that he's got a core now where both of them are paralyzed, what I'm going to start doing is I'm just going to keep switching between the Volt Switch Mew and my freaking Landorus with U-turn. Landorus with U-turn is just the only thing really that I can get right now that's going to deal sufficient stab to this guy. Nothing else in my team is really doing it. He's even stalling me out with the freaking timer right now. Have we got to honestly go for a time stall, PP stall combo, because I'm not looking too hopeful right now. Stuart, yeah, just sing us some intermission music, Stuart. Oh my god. Okay. He's making the switch out to his Slow King, guys. We all know what... I didn't see that one. Should I just go for a Ragey Explosion?
No, you turn him.
No, I'm gonna go for the Earthquake first. Maybe we can bank on some paralysis.
Gravity, then Earthquake, and hope.
There's no point in going for Gravity.
Gravity, Earthquake, and then hope for crit.
Well, the Slow King does have low defense, so maybe even a crit Earthquake. That's the one. Maybe that will deal sufficient damage. We are literally banking on a crit here right now, everybody. Like, honest to God. Oh God. I had so many more ideas and visions for just how to utilize this team to the best of my abilities. But it just so happens that we have the freaking team where this is the case.
Wait, did it shorten the amount of time that he has to do things?
It honest to God feels like it. It really does. It only gave him 60 seconds this time. I think even Showdown's kind of acknowledged just how stupid the situation is getting here. It's like, here now. It's like, come on.
Showdown's like, you want to play that game, bitch?
Oh, he made the switch. He made the switch. And he's in his Tangro again, because we all love
He's gonna put you to sleep.
Yeah, he is.
You turn him.
U-turn. Even if he goes out to his Slow King, we should be able to do a significant chunklet of damage.
You turn that into Mew.
You turn into Mew. Crit? Oh.
You turn into Mew and
But what are we
transform into him.
What are we going to be able to accomplish if we transform into him?
Absolutely nothing.
Wait, we actually... Okay, so we're a Choice Scarf transform. So provided he's... goes for the Sleep Powder and either misses it or gets the paralysis this turn. What that means is if we go for the transform, we can get a special attacker on his Tangrowth. And when we do that, because he doesn't have the defense for it, it means that we might just be able to take him out.
Okay, let's go.
But first of all, see, the problem with this plan is that we need something else to be put to sleep. So the ideal candidate for this, I guess, it almost actually seems that it is the Dragonite that is the ideal candidate, because we really just can't even accomplish anything with Dragonite right now.
Dragonite doesn't do fuck all.
We kind of just need it as like a security blanket, but at the same time, what is Tyranitar actually accomplishing?
Ice beams.
Oh god. Maybe we can predict something later. Okay, we need this guy to be put to sleep. Thank you! I'm so proud.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so happy that you actually did that. Okay, So now we're going to go back out into our Landorus because we want to get some extra U-turn damage off on whatever it is. We don't want to just go straight for the transform here. We want to think that we are going for kind of almost this switching around again.
Give him 30 seconds.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, it's giving him less and less time. I only had 140 seconds there to actually make my decision. This must be a thing after it gets like past 80. He only has 20 seconds left to make his move. Oh my god. This is getting tense. Okay, lower the attack. Fuck! Oh no!
Gotta depend on that Mew then.
Okay. This is gonna get tense. Okay, we need to go for a Volt Switch. No, we can't go for the Transform straight away because he's just gonna go straight to a Slowking, which is gonna take it. We need to go for the Volt Switch. Predicting that switch, and we need to rack up as much damage as we can. Now, thankfully, his Tangrowth is in a range where an Ice Beam, even from a Tyranitar, might just be enough. And he's got less and less time now to actually act, so things are looking even in a more better situation. So he's actually going out to his Slowking now. Volt Switch on this guy. We're going to rack up as much damage as we possibly can. Now we need to go out into our Tyranitar here. We need to kind of keep momentum here. We just need to do as much damage as we possibly can to this guy right now. We've got no other options. We are out of freaking options, Stuart. Okay. No, I've got to crunch in case he stays in. I've got to crunch. I just have to. I've got no other option here. So I have to go for the crunch here. Even if he switches to the Tango, hopefully it will do just in the range of enough damage.
It just gave him 40 seconds.
It just gave him 40 seconds. He's getting more time because he must be acting faster. It must have been a thing because he was taking way too freaking long. So it was almost like time stalling out. So now he must be playing, once again, prediction mind games. Oh god. This is so freaking tense, man. I don't know if I can take it. Oh god. What do we do?
I don't know.
Make your move, man. You got 20 seconds.
This is a 91 move game.
91 moves. This is like the longest game that I've ever played. Come on, you got 10 seconds, man. Don't give up now on the game. Crunch. 25%. That's 25%. That's enough. That's enough. Go for the crunch. Go for the crunch. We actually have it. Oh my god, we're gonna get this. We're actually gonna do this! Because if he switches out into Slowking, although we'll get the regenerator bonus on the Tangrowth, it means that we'll have enough super effective damage because it's Psychic type, and because we are Dark type, so we're gonna be able to do enough damage with the crunch!
Yay!
Yes! Yes!
I feel like we should have one of those little, like, party blowers.
He surrendered! Oh no, we lost return activity. He didn't make a move. Hang on. G. Fucking G. G. Oh my god, we actually would have won that though, even though he surrendered it. We rightfully won that game. Oh my god. Oh shit, we recorded for like the last half an hour. Oh no. The world needs to see this game though. That was unbelievable. No, that was unbelievable.
Well, that's what he gets for making shitty setups in Pokemon.
Seriously, GD. Oh no, he left. I don't even get to say it. He left.
You make a special attack Tangrowth, you just get to lose.
Who uses all that? That sounds like the weirdest team I ever came up against. The whole idea behind this team was that the expectations, it deals in such a way that whatever people expect on this team, it has like the exact opposite of it, so it catches people off like completely by surprise. But this team, the irony of it all, this freaking team that I was up against, were this very team where it's based on expectations. I didn't know what the hell to expect, because it was such a random team. Oh god, here, let's go to the team summary. Oh god. So, that's gonna be it for this Showdown Extravaganza. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That was tough. We even got Stuart along for the ride. You may even need to move a bit closer to the mic so you actually pick up the audio. It's gonna be a nightmare to edit that one. Oh god. This has been the team. It's based on expectations. It's up on the screen here. Apart from that very insane, crazy game that I had no idea what to expect, this team works wonders because it just catches people just completely off guard as I went through like the team preview at the start. It's absolutely fantastic, especially the Transform the Mew. That's amazing, provided you've got kind of a standard OU team. Otherwise, God knows what's gonna happen. And it could just be absolutely insane like that past game. Stuart, have you got any comment? You've been here like the last half an hour at this point.
I don't know, it's just, it ended up being a really weird game.
Oh my god. this has been Showdown Extravaganza for Wednesday. Hope you guys enjoyed it. 3 freaking days till X and Y. World Froakie Domination Day on Saturday. Also, a quick notice, by the way, for Thursday. Unfortunately, I've got no physical means to actually upload. I've got like a 12-hour day for the best part in college. I have to get a train. We'll be up at about 8 for a train. I'm not back till about 9. There's just no physical way for me to upload. So I will instead be uploading the next video on Friday when we have 1 day left. So that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Goodbye, and thank you so much for freaking watching. And especially for sticking through to the end of that spectacle. Hope you fucking enjoyed it.
Unless you skip to the end.
Unless you skip to the end. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ.